guys, we're back with the Phantom Pain. I didn't think to click on it because I didn't know it was there, but my current heroism is 800, so... You've been through a fuckload, Snake. Are you my mommy? If you watch Doctor Who, you'll know what I'm talking about with Are You My Mommy?
Come on.
Yeah, I'm guessing that a lot of that stuff that's going on with Psycho Mantis, and then the Vulcan-looking fire guy, and then even Ishmael, the guy that had his head wrapped all in bandages, I'm guessing a lot of those are things that are either going on in his mind, part of his psyche, or maybe Psycho Mantis is pulling some stuff from his psyche and using it as a weapon against him.
The name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself.
I recognize his voice.
Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller.
Kaz.
9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
I gotta admit,
Keep up with world affairs in a coma?
the graphics are beautiful in this.
4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. Muslims
So
are
it makes
fighting
this,
back
what,
with
83 or
Western
84?
support.
9
Miller
years.
was training
Yeah.
Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere
Got an
around
eyelash in my
100,000.
eye.
The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days.
Hideki Sasaki.
It's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks.
So I don't know if this music here is going to be copyrighted and set off alarms when I upload to YouTube. I really hope not, because this is really pretty music. It goes with the scene really well. But if I have to, I will throw more audio in to cover it, and I don't want to do that. But this is kind of important to the story to understand.
Our 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on.
Because this is like a whole other intro all over again. I might have to separate this out as a separate episode. And that way I could upload this without monetizing it, and then the gameplay be separate. I might go ahead and just plan on doing that. Cyprus. Yes, I was right. Because here's Greece, and then Cyprus is under Turkey. So I was right earlier. I did remember where Cyprus was. It's right there by the Middle East. Of course, you can't see where I was pointing. The upper left-hand corner was where Greece was. You saw the broken map, or the map was there, and you saw like broken landmass and like little islands. That was where Greece was. Yemen. Somalia. Djibouti. That's Zadornov's hand, isn't it? Port Qasim. Yeah, that's Zadornov's old hand from Peace Walker. It's missing a finger, though. If you remember Zadornov from Peace Walker, he was the KGB guy. He had the red hand. It was his left hand, I think. Yeah, it was his left hand, and he could, at the end of Peace Walker, Snake ended up using Zadornov's hand as a cigarette lighter. His big mechanical hand. Okay. Anyway, he could shoot it like a rocket at you, and he tries to kill you by shooting it at you like a rocket with like the finger sticking out to poke you or something like that at the end of Peace Walker when you finally kill Zadornov. So, I was just commenting that's Zadornov's hand. And it was painted red though in Peace Walker. Why is it white? Phantom limbs. Okay, I'm going to... Well, no, actually, I should not. I should let it get to the end of this cutscene. Then I'm going to pause. And I'm going to put a division in the video. So in case this gets flagged, I can upload it as a separate file. That way, it can still be on my channel, even if it's not monetized. And the whole intro sequence that we just went through can still be up. And I'll only monetize the actual gameplay. That works for me.
Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
His voice is so very familiar. Is he the same guy that voiced Captain Keyes in Halo? Venom Snake. Benedict Kazuhira Miller. Why is he Benedict? Shalashaska Ocelot? Soviet Guards Airborne Regiment. Okay, now it's got 5 fingers and it's red again. The Skull's Parasite Unit. I'm just saying, tactically, I wouldn't have painted it red. It would have been like a flat gray or like desert camouflage or something that blends in with the uniform I'm wearing, but not bright red.
Solo infiltration of the
Stupid
Soviet
fruit
main
fly.
ground forces.
JF Ray Eyewear Ocelot
Be
gear.
the perfect one. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Darwin Dehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your eye droid.
Because I don't
See
like to do
Wandy
that.
on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Okay. Okay, that's where we are. We're looking at the village of
Go
Dawialo
ahead and close the
Kalia.
eye.
And then it'll
Got your
be
binoculars?
to the
Or
west.
should I say, int scope? See the village? Straight ahead. A little to the left. To the right.
Okay.
All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it.
Okay. It says
Marker removed. Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. He can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Doandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
I'm on my own. You just told me I can call you
You're
for
a
intel on
legend in
anything.
the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. They'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.